Hi, I am an editor at Elcaro. Before this video, I want to apologize to you dear viewers for the fact that I have been editing this video for a month and a half. So that you do not have any doubts about the validity of the forecast, I will show you a screenshot when the script for this video was created. In all our forecasts, you can also look at the name of the financial asset in our group. Enjoy your watching.
What do a chip manufacturer, a global sportswear wear, and the only company in the world without which non-Nvidia or Apple could ever exist, have in common? Technology, sports, and industrial manufacturing. But all of them share only one thing in common. Our Elcaro algorithm has issued a signal of a growth phase for each of them. In this video, we're going to talk about the 5 stocks and assets which give you a huge potential profit. And they are in the beginning of the growth phase. Elcaro is an algorithm that doesn't predict the price. It forecasts the beginning of trend. The green line, buying point, the start of an upward phase. The red line, warning about the phase of decline. Historical accuracy of our algorithm from 75 to 85% on different time frames and assets. And of course, this is non-financial advice. All links in bio and description. And of course, we're gonna appreciate if you're gonna follow us, like this video, and write any comment. Let's start from the first stock. AMD, one of the key players in the processor and the graphic cards market. This company directly competing with Nvidia and Intel in the field of artificial intelligence. Institutional investors are already entering the AMD shares. Analysts anticipate revenue growth due to AI workloads and server-based solutions. Stock number 2. Nike. Nike is more than just the brand. It's a part of American culture, it's a lifestyle, it's a sport brand, and of course, it's the huge business. Elcaro forecasts the huge growth for Nike, which gonna start in the late June 2025. And what could it mean for us? First, in April, Nike and NFL launched a major rivalries campaign, including special jerseys, fan apparel, and the marketing push ahead of the new season. Second, before NFL draft, they signed Shedeur Sanders, a college football star, and are actively promoting him as a new face of the brand. Third, the new sneakers release starts in May. Nike Book 1, Wally, KD18, Air Baking, all helping to drive retail interests. And what coincides with the Elcaro prediction? The company Q4 earnings report, scheduled for June 26, 2025. The forecast growth begins exactly at this period. Stock number 3, ASML Holdings. Let's talk about the company few people have heard of. Yet, none of the chips today could be made without it. ASML is the only company in the world that produces photolithography machines used to manufacture chips for Nvidia, Apple, AMD, and all other top-tech giants. Just to give you a perspective, every chips of Nvidia or Apple has passed through machines made by ASML. And those machines are so complex that they are practically a national assets. Now Elcaro is showing growth signal on all time frames for ASML. The starts of the bullish phase begin at the end of May. And here's what aligns. The semiconductor industry is once again facing a supply crunch. AI demand is outpacing the current capacity. That means that the company like Nvidia and Amazon will be competing against available production slots. ASML is the center for that future. Stock number 4, Merck and Co. A pharmaceutical giant joined our list. Merck & Co., the company behind Keytruda, one of the best-selling cancer drugs company in the world. What's interesting, Elcaro signals the beginning of an upward phase starting May 12 on the daily chart and July 28 on the weekly. This highlights the recent movements indicating that MRK may be entering a new accumulation zone, and Merck is strengthening beyond its core. They recently acquired Harpoon Therapeutics, a biotech firm aiming to expand their pipeline in immuno-oncology. It's a classic blue-chip company, not a high play but defensive investments, trusted by pension funds and institutional portfolios. Stock number 5, PepsiCo. Sorry. Not that bad. Rounding out the list is PepsiCo, a company that's been a part of global household for the decades. Elcaro shows a buy signal forming as early as May 27 on the daily chart and around July 14-15 on both daily and weekly time frames. The alignment between daily and weekly signals add weight to the projection. This kind of cross-time frame confirmation is one of the strongest signals in technical analysis. PepsiCo is preparing to launch a series of new zero sugar and energy drinks in 2025, and they're already undergone a global rebranding. They're also investing heavily in the digital transformation and logistic infrastructure, with the focus on automation and faster delivery. Compared to Coca-Cola, which is bidding on the niche of probiotic drinks like Simply Pop, PepsiCo is clearly executing broader and more aggressive strategy. So, conclusions. All 5 stocks, with the help of Elcaro algorithm, showing us on the daily and weekly time frame a huge buying signal. That's not luck, that's probability. Once again, the Elcaro algorithm doesn't guess the price. It's calculating when the trend is about to start. Base it on the probability curves, volatility structure, and time cycles. Want to access Elcaro before the market reacts? Then you're gonna find the link in description of this video or in bio. And the last thing, Elcaro works with any assets on every time frame. See you next time. Love, peace, profit.